Penny. How you doing, girl? How you doing, girl? How you doing, girl? This is Penny. I want to show you my sneaker collection. Nice poster. This is just my main showcase. I'm just going to do a quick tour of the room, and then I'll start showing you some Kobe's. Before we go anywhere, this is the main showcase piece in my collection. Really, the sneakers is what I collect, but look at that. If you could read it, first pick, 2003 draft, LeBron James. What is that, hand numbered? 53 out of 230? Maybe not hand numbered by him, but possibly. I never even thought of that. That is, and see the, Upper Deck. That is officially licensed by Upper Deck. You could search the serial number on their website. And Cam Whitmore right there. That's a little bit not as worth as much, but I'm a big Cam Whitmore fan for some reason. Here we go. That's the best poster ever. Back to sneakers, though. Just a tour of the room, though. Hi, Luke. There's more Kobe's. More Kobe's. And then I have some boxes. And I got more boxes here. I got more boxes in the closet. I'll show the closet as well. That's my sweatshirt collection. Here's another wall. Oh, let's see up there. Those are very nice. You like those? Yeah. I mainly collect Jordans, Kobe's. Got some Adidas. Adidas had a run there years ago now, but yes, I don't have many more left over. I wore a lot of the Yeezys. I wore Yeezys for years when they were popular. I had, oh man, the V2s. I wore probably 5-6 pairs of those out. Those are just so comfortable. Can't deny it. Now here's the third wall, or fourth wall, I suppose. I guess you could say. I don't know why this kind of just devolved into my lower class wall for some reason. I say that, and then you see a pair like this. Those are DS Retro 5 Dornbeckers, if you know what those are. That's on my worst wall, you could say, right? Anyways, yes, I'm shooting this on my new iPhone. I don't even use it for some reason. I still use my stupid Galaxy. Here we go. This is the main wall I want to start with. Okay, you know, Statue of Liberties. People like these. I love these. Ooh, man, you know what? I'm gonna turn on the light in here. I don't know why in some of the pictures before these came out, the back was silver, or it appeared silver, but it's not. These are gorgeous, man. You see Brunson wearing these a lot. A lot of players wear these. You also see Brunson in these. This is another one of my newer pairs. I know these didn't really sell out quite like I thought, but you know, it's a beautiful pair. I kind of like these Kobe 3 lows. Speaking of Kobe 3 lows, I think you know what these are if you know what sneakers are. Start with the lace locks. They're heavier. They're heavy. I wanted them to be heavy. These are heavy. Comes with two of them. This is the box it comes in, or the whatever you want to call it. It's freaking awesome. Comes in that. This, I wear a size 12. I didn't get my size. I got close to it, though, so you could imagine. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I don't know. They don't, for some reason, they don't even look that great right now through the phone. They look better in person, though. They really pop, like sparkle. Oh, this is a very hot pair of sneakers. And I think I heard word that the LeBrons are going to get a wider release, and I'm going to be very disappointed if these do too, because that takes away the exclusivity of them and the allure, and you know, why mess with that? Why are you going to do that? You know, you got everyone excited when you drop the warning pack. The Ja Morants are still sitting around at $800. Like, come on. I don't get it. I don't know how they could do that. And then I'm going to move on to probably my favorite pair in my collection. This is the Atmos pack. I have a promo pair. Of course, the Jordan Jumpman on the bottom of the Air Max. And of course, the colorway is iconic, that teal, and then the elephant print. If you know the Atmos pack, they switched this Air Max design, and they switched the Jordan elephant print from a 3. And I do want to show those right now as well. So it was that. I'm not going to show my number I have, but these are serial numbered to 130, I think. If I'm correct. I don't know. It's 230. This is the Safari Retro 3. I don't know if a lot of people have even seen these before. It's very rare. I'm not trying to toot my own horn right now, but you don't see these every day. It's one of the rare Retro 3s. When you're not talking PEs or $1 million, like $30,000. Yeah, I'm not rich, okay? I'm not a pro athlete. I can't just buy whatever I want. So it took me 10 years to build this collection. I started it in 2016. I have around 350 pair. Obviously, they're not all shown in this video. Some are in boxes in my closet. I wear probably a rotation of 15 pairs. Look at these. These are so beautiful. Here's the Kobe 11 All-Stars or Northern Lights. Or man, the details on these on the tongue are so awesome. They have like these little icons. They're different on the other one too. I'll show you. So awesome. Look at that. This is so cool. The colorway. I love the teal. I love teal. It's one of my favorite colors. My top row of this has 3 or 4 of them, and then got the Dark Frog 7s. And then this pair is one of my favorites. Top 5 Kobe's I have, or 10, I'd say. Alternate Bruce Lee's. I have the other ones I'll show you. I have them. Then we have a few Travis Scott lows. I got the original Mochas. I got the first Fragment pair. I got the Phantom Black pair. I liked these when they dropped. People were not very high on these at first. I think they were under $500, $400, like the Canary Yellows. I have those as well. Those probably won't go up to these, but these are very nice. Those are underrated. And then I love those SBs. I'm going to do more videos. I'm going to take all my sneakers out and show. I don't know why I'm being lazy. I don't know, but it's got that B. I don't know where you can start using that. Or whatever it is. And then let's keep going. All right, we got the Pine Green Metallic pack. That's from the more recent drop. Ooh, I love these. Ooh, I love that pack. Ooh, I love those. Ooh, I just love those. I know this is not worthy of a spot on this rack, but this are my favorite pair. Otherwise, I'd have other pairs take those. I also have the rest of the pack. I have the red. This is red. I say that like that because the orange looks a lot like it's then the orange, but that's clearly orange. Oh, those are nice. These are all so beautiful. They got the air bubble. They just got enough, I'd say. Enough hits of orange on it. Not too much. I don't know if the tongue was colored on the original drop. I think it probably was. I don't remember. Then I got these, the purple pair, to round it out. I did not get the regular Pure Moneys. I had those when I was a kid. Or not a kid, but I think I had those when they first came out years and years ago, before I collected. And then I got these down there. I just want to show these too. This is usually in my front rack as well. Those are the EYBL tie-dyes, Kobe 5s. I'll get to this in another video though. Okay, let's keep going over here. Trae Young, downtown 10. He should get more love than he does. I don't know. Everyone's down on Trae right now. If you look at his stats, you could compare him to some pretty great players, okay? I know they didn't win a lot of games, but I don't think you could just blame Trae Young for that. Okay, here we go. Gamma Blue 11s. Oh my god, I love these. This pair is front rack for me, and I love these. Like I said, 2016 I started. One of the first pairs I tried to buy was a pair of these off eBay before they authenticated sneakers, and they were clearly fake, and the buyer or the seller was really hard on me, and I think I did end up getting a refund because eBay's good about that. They've always been good about that, but they were fake, and it put a bad taste in my mouth, and it took me a while to get over that. I never bought them again. Finally got them when they re-released. Love them. And they look great. This re-release looks great. Oh, man. The fake pair I got, the bottom wasn't blue. It was clear, and it was just like, in the pictures, it looked so blue, and I was just, it hurt. I don't know. It sucks trying to getting ripped off. Look at those. Oh my goodness. Those are what you call the Prelude Kobe 4s. They have these awesome, I have other pairs of Preludes. They all have these like patches in the toe. This one's the MVP, his finals MVP. Look at that. It's like a piece of artwork. Now, you don't wear a lot of these shoes walking around every day. These are like on court. They're fashions. They're like a statement. And is it me, or is in this video, it looks like it's starting to yellow in the middle there, and it never has been. I don't know if that's just the lighting, but I don't like that. Man, those are gorgeous. Let me get them for you. I don't think I give these enough credit. I don't really even. Wow. Man. I think it finally is. I think I was lucky for years, but now I'm not. I think it is yellow. Damn. Oh, and I got a size 12 for these puppies. Man, and the next pair is like the same thing. Next few pair, piece of artwork. Look at these. If you know Dornbeckers, you know the story behind them. I'm sure everyone does. I'm not the first person to ever show one. Obviously, I didn't mean it like that, but anyways. Designed by kids from the hospital, Dornbecker Hospital. They assign a patient, a kid, a child, like a silhouette, a Nike or Jordan silhouette. Only one or maybe two Jordans each drop. Usually just one retro, though. And it was I don't know when these came out. Before 2016, though. And these are the Retro 8 Dornbeckers. And they're wild. They're out there. But they're incredible. They are incredible. This is like... You're not going to see people wearing these every day again. I'm sorry, but... Looks wild and crazy, but these are very rare and coveted sneakers in the sneakerhead community. Again, I'm not the one who comes up with these things. I'm just a lover of sneakers. I'm one of the people that loves them. I'm just one of y'all. I'm not. Bam. These would be the Jordan 14s. Dornbeckers. And they look like sea glass. Penny, can you stop barking? Penny? That's Penny. Remember her from the beginning of the video? They look like sea glass, man. I'm serious. Oh my goodness. Look at the texture. It looks rough, but it's like, oh man. That white pair, they had like a special friends and family or something white pair of these two that I saw pictures of. Now these are rare. No, this is the only, I think right now this is the only pair of Jordan 9s I have in my collection. I really do think so. I think I have the mango, those crazy mango colored ones when they first dropped, but I think I sold those. So, MOP, these are Carmelo, 15 for Melo. This is in, to commemorate his title he had at Syracuse. These are milky white soles. Oh my god, this pair is insane. This is like, I might be you don't have to agree with anything I say in this video, but I think this is my favorite pair of Jordan 9s. I think these are nuts. The gold is like, it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just awesome. It's just not regular gold. It's like, it's almost like there's like a translucent, it almost looks like it's clear and then it gets to the gold. It's weird. It's not like, I don't know how to even describe it. Like a trophy. I think it's to be like a trophy. It's awesome. So I got those. Then let's go over here. These are the MCA Off-White Nike Air Force One lows by Virgil when he was still alive. This is a very awesome pair. It's one of my most valuable pairs in my collection. These are Diaz. Everything here is Diaz. Not everything I'm going to show you is Diaz, obviously, but everything in this front rack is going to be Diaz. Those are amazing. Those are amazing. Man, I love this silver. I really like these. I saw these, the second I saw these, I knew I had to have these in my collection. They were a grail for me for some time. Then I have these. These are the undefeated Kobe 1 Pro Tros. Pro Tro is just Kobe's way of saying retro for people who don't know. Bam. These are so clean. Gum bottoms. So freaking clean. I have the whole pack. I'm proud to say that. I have the pack. There's the other best pair in the pack. The Laker colorway. Oh man, they all come with this hang tag. That's awesome. I love like I love the textured layer like that. Oh man, these are so nice. They got the 8 there. I think the other one has the 24. God, that's clean. That's one of the cleanest pairs I own. Probably next to these, this is the cleanest pair. That's just like bam, 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 bam. Those are all clean as hell. You could wear those every day around walking the streets. Bam, and those too. But this is my favorite pair ever. I never had these growing up. I could never get a pair. I used to try to get them through Eastbay, but it would sell out by the time I tried to get them in the mail or call in and send in a check. Yeah, that's how long I've been doing it. I am old. I'm old, okay? I'm not young. Not in my 20s or anything. I'm not in my 50s or anything either, but I'm not old and I'm not young. I'm in the middle there, middle age. All right, here we go. Then we got the Jordan 4 Travis Scotts. I think these are the first Travis Scotts that came out. I think they are. Yes, I think they are. Bam, the Houston Oilers colorway. Bam, bam. That is a very nice pair. Beautiful pair, beautiful pair. Those are the Safari 3s I showed you. Another pair of Off-Whites. These are just a pair I love, one of my personal favorites. These are the, I don't know, Desert Ore maybe. And man, those are nice. God, I love this part. I love the orange. I love the bright ass orange. It pops. God, I love that. I like the writing on the inside like that too. That looks cool. The shoelaces. I got a couple of the Jordan hoodies that they dropped at the 5s. I got the black and the white hoodie, and it has shoelaces on the strings where you tighten your hoodie. It's cool. All right, I like getting the hoodies or the clothes that come out with the sneakers. I think that's awesome. Again, back to these. This is probably my favorite sneaker of all time, I have to say. I think those are my favorite pair I own, but this is my favorite sneaker ever. The Retro 11 Concord. God, I just remember watching Jordan playing for the Bulls, wearing these, killing them. And then we got the Kobe 6 Mambasita in honor of Gigi. This is the first pair that came out for these. I have all 4 of them. There's also the 7s. No, it was the 8s, the 4s, and the 9s. Yep. Poison Dart Frog, Kobe 7s. God, what a pair these are, my God. Not even looking at them, my God. How many people have these? In this good condition. Those are crazy. 3M on the swoosh too, if you see it getting caught in the light. This is a pretty iconic pair. Not this colorway, the red pair is more iconic, but these are the Off-White ones. This is a UNC colorway by Virgil. I have the, whatever you call it. I have it on all my Off-Whites. I have the thing, zip tie. I can't think of that word. But on these, again, I love the orange. Look at that. The whole thing is orange. I love how that pops, but you can't see it. Can't see that either. The 85. I think the Alaskas are just coming out now. I might get a pair of those. They're pretty low. I think they're dipping down to 5, maybe even under 5. I'll see about those. I don't know if I like those. I don't know if I like anything post-Virgil. I do believe he designed those, but ugh, some of the things they have done is foul. I don't know if you saw those basketball-looking ones they put out. I believe he had absolutely nothing to do with those, and if he did, I want to keep thinking he didn't. That was a monstrosity. I don't know. That was probably the worst sneaker I've ever seen in my life. The whole thing, all the colorways were just dog shit. Okay, here we go. These are the Supreme Retro 5s. This is an underrated pair, I think, because they came out so long ago, but my golly gosh damn. Supreme Jordan 5s. JS. Got a lot of Supreme branding. Got the hang tag. I do finally have the hoodie, the black one I got that goes with these because it re-released. I wasn't about to pay $1,000 for a hoodie, even though I wanted to. Bam, you got the sup right there. I have the black pair too that I'll show in another video. Bam! That's one of my favorite pairs. Again, I'm going to say these aren't all technically my most expensive and valuable pairs, but these are my favorites. So I choose what goes in my front display, and I rotate them around every now and then. You know I do. Let's start at these on the bottom of this final row. Bam! This is the Kobe colorway, or the Laker colorway from that pack. My God, they're all this, like, bright colored camo. I'll show the rest of the pack. In fact, I'm too excited to read. I'm going to show you. Those are my favorite ones out of that. And then you have the white pair. And let's quickly take a detour. You have the camo pair. This is the first one that came out before I even knew there was going to be a whole pack. I think they put these out. I got these the same. I ordered these and those MOP Mellow 9s from Flight Club on the same paycheck. And mail day, they awesomely came on the same day. That was like my first amazingly great mail day. Mail days are awesome. I'm not showing those right now. Let's keep it on. Let's not get distracted. Here's the bright orange pair from them. I can't remember the name of the colorways or the colors they use for these, but don't get mad at me. And I do have the hang tag for these too. I have all the hang tag. Bam! Look at those. Man, they pop. When you put them all together, the whole pack together, it looks insane. Here's another pack I have too. I have that whole pack. I'll show those in another video. Bam! That's the red one. These are the ones I like the least. Sad story. I actually ordered these like the day before he passed in his helicopter crash. And I was so happy I had them. I completed my pack. And I was like, I just want everything I can to remember him. Man, see, I was a Kings fan growing up, and my best friend was a Laker fan, and I always was like against Kobe. I never truly appreciated him until after his career. I respected the hell out of him, but I was always so mad he would beat my team. Then I liked the Nuggets with Melo, and he beat them too. All right, there we go. And I would get it rubbed in my face. So, you know, they went to Game 7 with the Kings once in the playoffs, and evidently that's one of the games that that ref fixed. So that hurts too. This is one of my, I can't say my favorite, but I could say it's my favorite color of the pack. The green. Now, I think that's it, right? Green, orange, red, yellow. I feel like I'm missing one. I don't think I am, though. If there is another one, I have it. I'll think. If I remember, I'll find it. But I don't think I am. I think that's the pack. Yeah, I do. I think that's the pack. There's the PJ Tucker Kobe's. Ugly but cool. There's those other GGs I was talking about. The 4s, the 8s, and the 9s. Alright, this could be front row worthy right here. Look at these. These are the frickin' Cause Retro 4s. With the designed by that artist, street artist. And they have the glow-in-the-dark soles. I'll show those in another video too. Those are the Union Storm Blues from the first Union drop. Not the more recent one. Those are Iverson's, autographed by Iverson. Of course, licensed and everything. And look at these, keeping on theme. Look at these These are LaMelo Ball, Big Baller brand, cotton candy, his own sneaker, autographed by him on the back of both sneakers, authenticated by Beckett. I got these with a friend. We went halves on them. We got those before he even was in the NBA, when he was still in Australia or New Zealand. We bought those, or wherever. So I've had those for years, and he is, people get on him, and he's not, you know, he's got his own style. He's 101, like he says. He's not from here. I love him. God, love him. All right, let's keep going. Bam. Alternate Bruce Lee, Kobe. 5, I already showed, but bam. Oh my God, those are gorgeous. Man, those are clean. I could say this might be my favorite pair of sneakers ever. I can't deny it. Oh my God. Ah, man, and I own a pair. I'm so proud of that. Damn, look at those. All right, here we go. Then these are the DeRozan, I think DeMar DeRozan PEs, the zebra. These are gorgeous. They have like a, like the warning label that, you know, that shine iridescent. They have these on these. You can't see it in the pictures, but when you hold these in hand, they are freaking gorgeous. I think it's too much light to see it or something, but they're gorgeous. They just, these shoes look so much better in the hand. It's one of those type of pairs, like so much better. I didn't even buy these for a while because I didn't know. And then I bought them, and man, I was like, holy shit, they're awesome. One of my favorite pairs. Then we got the Brick by Brick, or maybe that's a new colorway coming out, Brick by Brick, I don't know. But these are the Nigel Sylvester. These are very nice. I wasn't sold on these right away, but I think I kind of bought into the hype. I don't know. I'm not going to get the new colorway. I don't like those. They're too much like a regular Jordan colorway. These are just so, they stand out. These are awesome. This is something unique. This is a good one. He really hit it right on those. Again, the new colorway is awesome, and I like the bike on the back. A lot of people say bikey, but you know, it's bike. The guy rides bikes. But it's too much like a regular Jordan colorway. He's the one who did that. He put those on his ones. He put out 2, the ones that look like they got peed on. I never liked those. The retro one, piss colorway. Not hating on him. He's good. I like when they, you know, I like when they bring in other sports athletes and do stuff. It's cool. I like the way Jordan goes out of the box. He's the one who started that. In sneakers, he pushes all the boundaries. He is the reason why sneakers are sneakers, in my opinion. I think I credit him for sneakers. Growing up, Jordans. I'm from New Jersey. I live in Maine. I have the best collection in Maine, I believe. I don't know. If you are from Maine and you see this and you want to tell me about it, again, I have like 50 subscribers, so no one's going to watch this, so I'm talking to myself right now. But if anyone sees this and you're from Maine, tell me what you think. You think anyone's got a better collection than me? These are the Jordan 5 Off-Whites. These are just, they look aged. Virgil did that on purpose. They're not worn or anything. They're supposed to look like they're kind of aged. A lot of his sneakers look like that. They're deconstructed, you can say. The douche way to say it. Or the right way to say it, I guess you could say, because they are. I have the white pair as well, and I have the hoodies that go with it. What up? These are newer. These came out around Christmas time, I think, before, a little bit in December or November. These are the Soulfly Jordan 3s. The original lottery pair, the Lotto ones or whatever, are iconic, and that's one of the holy grails of sneakers. I'll never own those, I don't think. Unless something happens. You never know what'll happen. Unless something happens, I probably will never own those. But these are freaking awesome. I think these are underrated. It's kind of like a Miami Hurricane colorway. Soulfly is down there in Miami, right? Yeah, down there in Florida. Oh, Maine. Sunshine State. And it's got the Florida. I want to show these too. I probably won't get to these for another video. But this is one of the first pair I got to start my collection. Oh, hi. 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 Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Look at these. Soulfly Jordan 16s. With the teal. With the teal and the... Oh, my God. Look at this. Ready for it? Pop. Bang. Man. 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 You know what? These were numbered, but I got a friends and family pair. Or maybe a promo pair, I should say. Yeah, I didn't even know. I got them from Stadium Goods, okay? This was like 2016, 17 maybe. I got them from Stadium Goods, and I didn't have a serial number on them in either tongue. They're supposed to be in the tongue, I think, like around here. And they're like, oh, the ones that don't have serial numbers are the pairs that they gave out to employees at the store. And I don't know if I like that or I don't like that, because they're definitely real. There's no fucking way these are fake. These are incredible. These are on point, and that's why I think they are. Like, I don't know, friends and family, whatever you want to call it, but they're clean as hell. Everything on it is immaculate. The other pair, I love the way it says Soulfly on the inside, because it's got like, it kind of fades away. It's like, oh man, these are gorgeous though. I like that. It should have more teal though. It should have more of the teal, the Miami colorway. Miami Nights. South Beach. See? South Beach. LeBron's and the lows above it. Those are the re-release pairs, the retros. I wanted just fresh pairs. I didn't want to even get the older pairs. I wanted new ones. But I'll put these back together another time. But yeah, if you know anything about Stadium Goods, they're kind of overpriced now, but they used to have these nice hang tags. It's a New York City Stadium Goods. They were in competition with Flight Club at first. Flight Club then merged with GOAT, and their prices went down. That was big for Flight Club. Now Flight Club is a great place to shop for sneakers. I just find that a lot of times when I order from them, I have to wait because they come from China, and I don't like that. I know they're real. I know when a sneaker's fake. I've been doing this long enough. I have 350 pairs. I want to just show these real quick. The 16 CEOs. Have you ever seen these? These go really cool next to those other ones. The Soulflies. And these ones are numbered. These ones are numbered too. I like these. Not many of these created or put out. Yeah, these are awesome too. These are nice. Yeah, those are teal. And it goes nice with the pink. You put it together. But these are awesome. It's got like that iridescent candy paint thing. He put out like a pair of retro 6 All-Stars that were covered in that. So that's what that is like. And the bottoms, man. I like 16s. These are the only 2 pair I have that are above 14s. And I'm okay with that. Oh, talking about Yeezys. I think these are the only Yeezys I have on display or in a case anymore at this time. I still like Kanye West. I know he had his troubles. He has mental health issues. I'm not anti-Semitic. I know a lot of people might be, but I'm not. I don't want to get political, so I take that back. I'm not going to even make a comment on any of that. I'm not here for that. I'm here for sneakers. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you disagree with me politically. I think we all have our own opinion, and that's very true these days. I have respect for everyone. No, I don't, but you know what I mean. I'm not here to fight with you. And no one's going to watch this, so I don't know why I'm saying any of this. No one watches my shit. Here we go. All right, so that's my main rack. I'm not going to show these right now. I don't even want to. Let me just say one more thing. I love these. Okay, these are amazing. I don't know why those don't. Those look so dark. The white looks dark. Not in the video though. It looks good. These are the Protro pair of the draft day Kobe 4s. Okay. Did anyone else see on the sneaker websites? I think in June they are dropping a draft day pack of Kobe 4s, and I think the whole lottery, I'm thinking in my head 16, but there's only 13 lottery picks at that time. 13 pairs of retro 4s. They're going to make a colorway for every team that passed on him on draft day. Kobe was the 13th pick. He was drafted by the Hornets, traded to the Lakers for Eldon Campbell and Vlade Divac, and I think something else, but that's the day it happened. 6/26/96. That iconic slam picture is what I'm thinking in my head when I think back to that with that draft class. Iverson wasn't in that picture, but that is like, that's the draft class that got me going. I was like 11 years old at that time, 12, and I just fell in love with NBA and cards and everything. That's when I really got into it, that draft class. Iverson, Marcus Camby, Sharif, Ray Allen, Stephon Marbury, Antoine Walker, Kerry Kittles, Steve Nash was in that, Jermaine O'Neal. Oh my God, I could keep going. I'm forgetting some people, but I don't have time for that. Oh my God. But that pack has got me anxiety. I don't want to have to think I have to buy 13 pairs of Kobe's. You know, figure they're going to, when they drop, they're around $250 a pair. I can't do that. I'm not going to get that whole pack. I have to pick and choose, and that's hard for me to do if you can't tell. Okay, so there we go. Look at those. Those are these Kobe 8s. That's the purple pair. Y'all seen those? You know, those are another pair of Preludes. Look at those. Look at those. Supreme. You know about these. One last thing. You know about the high top Air Force One world famous. Fire. Hello. My collection, y'all. If you want to see more, subscribe. I got a couple more subscribers. I might get more motivation to keep going and make more videos. So throw my collection up against a lot of people's collections. Again, I'm not rich. I'm not an athlete. I don't have tons of money. I can't say any. I don't have tons of money to spend. I will show all my shorts. I have almost, let's see, do I have like 100 pairs of shorts? All Nike, or Jordan, I guess you could say, because he designed some of them. And then these are my special shorts, just to show you something. Look at these. You seen these before? Oh my God, my cat scratched these. You seen these before though? And they have the Bay pair. I have the Laker pair too, from the original draw. Oh my God. Is this them? No, that's not them. No, that's the newer ones. Those are the newer ones. Where are they? I just want to show you. They're there. I'm proud of these. Look at those, folks. Look at those. Bam! Look at those. Bam! Bam! Okay. And then to preview, just one more preview. Alright, let me take this down. This is not just a Nike sweatshirt. Nothing in my room isn't like... This is the Nocta one, the collab. This is actually kind of cool. It's too plain though. I'm flashy. I'm from New Jersey. I like to be flashy. Nauseating to some straight arrowed men, and I'm not... Didn't mean to say it like that. I have a wife and a daughter, but you know, I dress flashy compared to people in Maine who wear work clothes and Carhartt, so I drive pickup trucks, so I don't fit in. Anyways, tons of OVO Jordan hoodies. Look at that. From each year. That's the first year I have everyone except the Heat. Second year I have everyone except the Raptors. Third year I only got 4. I didn't like them as much. 5, and then this year I think I have 5 of them. There's the Pels. I got the Pels, the Thunder. I got the T-Wolves. I got the Wizards because I can't move them. I got the Celtics. And then, bam, rest of sweatshirts. I think I have 8 box logo Supreme. But yeah, I think I have like 60 or 70 hoodies. There's more stuff. I got that Supreme Stone Island. That's my favorite box logo I have is right here. That bandana box logo, the light blue. I have the red one too, and the heather gray one. And then I have the Supreme stuff, the Supreme North Face. Got that vest they put out. I got a lot of Kith hoodies. I want to shoot. Okay, this is where I came here. Got the fake jerseys. I got that old Celtic one. I can't. I'm not. Okay, I'll do that in another video. Bam! Let's go. All right, I'm gonna make more. See ya. Belly. Cash. Tiffany.